Hi there, this is Justin with Goodland Plumbing. We're here at 851 Camino Pescadero. Today we are continuing to camera and jet the sewer line. Earlier today we were attempting to do units 27 through 35 or 34. Now we are attempting to jet and clear units 35 through 40. Right now we are cameraing and jetting through an exterior 4-inch ABS cleanout located on the back side of unit 35. We are out approximately 106 feet at a Y connection at the end of the property, kind of at the corner of Camino Pescadero and I believe Abrego. This section is going to be just outside unit 40's, I think, their back window. This is as far out as we were able to get our jetter. We did hop downstream to a cleanout a little bit closer to this area and attempt to get the jetter by, but I believe due to the style of fitting we have here, our jetter was just running straight back and hitting the wall, kind of like the camera. Our camera is a little bit more flexible than our jetter and doesn't have any links in it like the jetter does. So we are able to get our camera past this point further downstream to our city connection. However, due to the kind of rigidity of our jetter hose, as well as it having a good 6 to 8 inch long leader in the first 10 feet, we cannot get it by this zone without worrying about getting it stuck downstream. I believe if we are going to attempt to jet anything past this, we will either need a cleanout installed further downstream or possibly figure out what is tying in upstream of this Y connection. There is a bank of units kind of in between, in the middle of the property. I believe it's going to be units 21 through 27, if I'm correct. I'll go ahead and double check that before we leave here today, mark it down on the work order. But I believe they might be what is possibly upstream from this connection. If we're able to locate a cleanout up there, we might be able to jet from there out here. However, when walking around the property, we cannot visually find anything. We're going to go ahead and pull back against flow from this point to our cleanout to get a post-jetting inspection recording. We were out here maybe a month ago where we had initially cameraed the line and got a pre-jetting inspection recording. So today we pull back here from this zone. Looks like someone is running some water. We do have our skid on. Here, got a little bit of roots right there. And this section of the line, like I said, is running kind of from the Abrego end of the building along the exterior wall, kind of parallel with the building towards Unit 35 from Unit 40. Right here, about 86 feet out. I believe this is going to where our units 39 and 40 are tying in at. There is a cleanout just a little bit upstream of that Y connection, which we did attempt to jet from. However, found little success getting anything past that T/Y fitting we had mentioned earlier. Some more root intrusions right here. More small root intrusions right around 65 feet out. And then right here around 63 feet, I believe this is where our units 38 and 37 are tying in. I do not believe there is a clean out for 38 and 37. Some more root intrusions right here around 30 or 48 feet. Looks like we have another tie-in. I believe this is actually going to be that 38-37 tie-in. That one a little bit further down might be a possible old clean out. "38 feet, some more roots. Yeah. 31 feet, got some more roots. Let's wrap up the blue hose first. "24, 23 feet, got some more roots. "16, 15 feet, some more small roots. And here we are pulling up through a Y connection from our main lateral back towards unit 35/36, I believe. We were earlier attempting to kind of camera and investigate upstream of this connection when going through that other cleanout located by the laundry unit. We had got out just before we crossed the kind of front main entrance staircase. We were on the left-hand side if you're on Camino Pescadero looking at the building. However, we did not get all the way out because we were pulled off to finish jetting this zone outside units 35. Here we're transitioning from clay to ABS as we pull up and out of our cleanout. Here's our cleanout. We're building. Lines running out here, and then shooting down towards Abrego this way, grabbing the rest of our units along this bank along the way. But that is going to be the end of today's recording. End of video.